It's June, which means it's too goddamn hot all the time. I mean, I am lucky because I live next to the ocean, and so it stayed cool for the past couple months through like April and May. But June in this area is right around when you start to lose the privilege of having days that are like under 70 degrees. Now I am trans. However, I've not always been trans. This is a thing that started happening within like the past 5 years or so. Right about when I started going to college, actually. I'm also not a person that buys new clothes. I don't buy new clothes. It's always just been like I have what I have and it's like perfectly good stuff, so I don't need to replace, like it's fine, you know? And so for most of my life I have been like pretty okay with like feminine looking clothing, which means that most of the shirts and whatnot that I have are that. But in like the past year or so, maybe 2 years, my sense of style has started to shift quite a lot, and nowadays I tend to favor a much more specific kind of aesthetic. And it doesn't really match up with the stuff that I already have. And I guess I just had a moment sort of recently where I realized that summer was gonna be happening again soon, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to wear all those shirts! I don't want like tank tops and like baby doll style shirts to be the only options I have with short sleeves. I want clothing that I like, that I can wear in warm weather. So I kind of decided to speedrun the making of a bunch of new shirts that are suitable for warm weather. These are the shirts. Some of them I made from scratch, some of them I found at thrift stores and whatnot and changed them so that they fit me, or haven't yet changed them because I haven't got around to it, and I take a really long time to sew things because if I can't finish it all in one sitting, it'll sit on my desk for weeks at a time and I just won't want to pick it back up again. This one's not actually done, but I needed to film this video sooner rather than later. Don't worry about it. So these are the shirts. And I guess I wanted to bring some strangers on the internet along with me on this journey as I go through my wardrobe and replace some of the shirts and other things that I don't wear anymore. So I figured I might as well also spit some of my general thoughts on personal style and that sort of thing while I do this. This is where I keep all of my clothes. Am I in the frame? These are my drawers. I don't have a closet because this is a garage. I haven't had a closet in 3 or 4 years. Man. We're gonna start with the shirts. So yeah, like a lot of them are like, they're like this. They're very tight fitting, they're very, very low cut, and I just find that I have been avoiding a lot of the things in my drawers because it doesn't do it for me anymore. So I find that a big part of like figuring out and developing your personal sense of style comes primarily from a dialogue between determining what aesthetics that you are drawn to and that you would like to have on your body, and then also figuring out what kind of clothing behaves in a way that you like on your body. Like I recently have been finding that I like, you know, old-timey looking kind of, you know, poofy sleeve shirts, especially with sleeves that come down to about here, you know, like that's where the sleeve is. Because for one, I like the way that they look aesthetically, I like the kind of imagery they invoke. And then two, it visually manipulates my figure in a way that I like. You know, because if you've got like poofy sleeves up here, it will make it look less like I have tiny little noodly arms. because I do. There's nothing here. And then if it's gonna have like a neckband or some kind of collar, so that will break up this line like right here. This area like right here kind of has the most things that I don't like about my body. Most of it is caused by the having of the weakest jawline that a human can possibly have. But there's just a lot of like things in here in this area that I'll look at it, like I'll see myself on camera at a certain angle and I'll be like, what? It looks so weird to me, like like from a proportional perspective it looks wrong and I don't like it. So the right kind of shirt can help to break up that silhouette in a way that eases that dysmorphic feeling a little bit. I have 2 of this shirt. I don't know why. I don't know where they came from. They're exactly the same. So I'll keep, one of them for posterity. I don't know. This one I never wear if I can help it. See the way that this is? It's got these like gatherings at the point of the v-neck, and it's just that in like combination with the way that the sleeves are, they're kind of puffy, it just makes it look so like, it emphasizes the femininity of the arms and it really emphasizes the femininity of the chest. And it's like, we're not about that anymore, and so I really hate wearing this one, and so I want it gone. And then of course, once you have an idea of what kind of stuff you want to be wearing, it's a matter of gradually acquiring that kind of stuff and sort of shifting your wardrobe to that aesthetic, and then gradually phasing out the ones that you don't want to wear anymore. This is like a kind of like a peasant top sort of thing. Like I like the way that the shirt looks aesthetically, but I kind of avoid it nowadays. I think honestly with this one specifically, it is the sleeves, because the rest of it's kind of passable, but it's the sleeves and the neckline that are just, This one I like. You wouldn't expect me to like this one because of the shape it has. It's a very like tight-fitting, like baby doll style shirt. I hate that word. That's such a weird word for a shirt shape. But I like this one because it has like mushroom houses all over it. I actually really like this shirt. It's cute. I like it. I didn't start dressing for like aesthetics until quite recently, actually. I started doing it like a little bit in high school, but even then, like it wasn't much. Who the fuck are you? Oh lord, I haven't seen this shirt in a good while. Okay, sure. I am a person who values practicality over everything, which means that the clothes that I wear have to be, like easy to put on. Like I don't want getting dressed in the morning to be like an ordeal that I have to spend a lot of time and energy on. I want it to be easy. I don't like putting effort into things. And then of course it has to be like appropriate for the weather. I want to be, comfortable, I want to be prepared, I want to be, I'll want to have another layer on hand in case I walk into a cold room or something. But, recently I have been coming to terms with the fact that sometimes if you want to look good, you have to put some effort into it, because as much as it pains me, we can't all be full-time hot people. Ain't that just the way? So a big part of making my preferred style accessible to me is to make it really easy to put an outfit together that will serve my needs throughout the day. So like having shirts that are, have short sleeves and are very breathable for when it's hot out, and then, perhaps having another layer in a similar kind of style for in case I There's other people in my house that can hear me talking to myself. And then from there it's a matter of like getting to a point where I don't feel like I am dressing up. I don't want to be like, thinking, oh, do I want to use this shirt on this occasion? Do I want to do I want to... I'll have this sort of thing in my brain where it's like, no, this outing to Trader Joe's is not worth this beautiful shirt that I made. Like, it's and then I'll not wear them until sort of the last minute. And so I don't want to feel like I am dressing up in this kind of clothing. I want it to be like, when I'm getting ready in the morning, these are just the clothes that I'm going to grab. This shirt, I love this shirt. Like, aesthetically, I really, really like this shirt. It's very pretty, but I don't wear it anymore, and it makes me kind of sad. Like, it's so, I'm gonna put it on. I like it, it's very cute, it's very loose, it's very good for warm weather. I don't wear it because it makes me look like a girl. So, unfortunately, she has to go. That's kind of it. I didn't really, have any other thoughts planned out after this point. Oh, this was like, my dad got this for me, I think, when he went to like Puerto Rico several years ago. It doesn't even really fit me anymore, but I've kept it because it's like, oh, it was a gift. I can't even throw it away, but it's too tight for me anyway, and I don't wear it. It needs to go away. You're a bad shirt. I don't wear you anymore. There's nothing, I don't have a problem with you. You just, we've drifted apart, you understand? And now I have so much room. Look at all these shirts. Look at all these shirts that I don't wear anymore, that they were just taking up space. And they weren't sparking joy. They're leaving. We're getting rid of them, and we're replacing them with good shirts. So the moral of the story, I guess, is, you know, wear what makes you happy, and do some thinking about what makes you happy, because it's not always necessarily clear-cut. And it's also, like, you know, good to consider where your comfort zone is, because, you know, there are lots of people, there are plenty of people that will go and just wear literally whatever the fuck they want out in public. I still fear the gaze of strangers. I don't like getting funny looks in public, and I don't like feeling like I might get funny looks in public, even if nobody is giving me funny looks. So there's a degree to which I am, like, comfortable dressing a little bit, you know, out of the ordinary. So, like, you know, wear what makes you happy to the degree that you are comfortable. You could do it all at once, or you could take little baby steps. I'm taking baby steps. I have, you know, I'll wear, like, ooh, more fun pants than just, like, regular solid color pants. I don't know. And then I'll wear, like, a poofy sleeve shirt with that, maybe tucked in, for a less casual look. It's a process, and it's a matter of, like, wear something a little bit outlandish and get used to that, and then wear something a little bit more outlandish and get used to that, and so on and so forth. The moral of the story is wear what makes you happy. And if your clothes don't make you happy and you are in the space where you can replace them, by all means, fucking get rid of them. I don't wear them anymore, they don't spark joy, I've been avoiding them for various reasons, most of them gender related. If you have a gender upgrade and it requires a wardrobe upgrade, by all means, upgrade your wardrobe. I don't know where I'm going to put these or when I'm going to get rid of them, but by God, it'll happen sometime. I don't really have any more coherent closing thoughts. Anyway, if you watched this all the way to the end, I'd appreciate you so goddamn much. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now, because there's other people that live in this house with me, and I have nothing more to say. Really close to the camera. Hello. Will this be a good video? Who knows? It's certainly not me.